So guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. And one of the issues being talked about right now is Venezuela, being that Trump recently went all the way in there and arrested the president and brought him back to the United States. You gotta give it to Trump. If he says he's gonna do something, he'll probably do it. Except for the other things that he promised that actually really matter to people. These are the things, if he tells you, hey, I'll arrest you, he will. America is not like what we knew before, where there was like checks and balances. Like right now, American Congress is just like our parliament. Our parliament back home is usually to appease the president. Most of the time in our country, members of parliament kiss us, and I'm kind of seeing the same happening in America. So right now we're going to look at Venezuela in the eyes of this creator, Drew Binsky. We are going to watch it and react to it, look at Venezuela, like way of life, together. Subscribe and stick to the end.
50 to 60 years ago, Venezuela had one of the most prosperous economies in the world because of its newly discovered oil reserves.
It always comes down to oil. Is that their money? It looks like a receipt. I don't know. Our currency is not the prettiest, but 20,000 denomination? What the fuck?
When the Bolivar was very strong and Venezuelan workers enjoyed the highest wages in all of Latin America. But in the end, it was all too good to be true. The dream life faded away when oil prices collapsed and a fractured political system couldn't agree on any policies nor make any of the right decisions. Then on June 2nd...
Can you imagine having everything you need to succeed and you're still failing, and yet people who barely have as much as you are thriving? Like it must really feel terrible for them, knowing they have that, they're sitting on that much oil reserve, and yet countries that have barely what they have, like there's like, other than Saudi Arabia, but those other Arab countries that have oil and are thriving, but not to the extent of Venezuela. Like, I think looking at that as a Venezuelan, you really feel terrible about it.
In 2010, former President Hugo Chavez declared an economic war due to increasing food shortages in Venezuela. Since then, over the last 11 years, the problem has gotten significantly worse. Today, Venezuela...
It's usually funny how people will be terrible, life will be miserable, but people still just find means of coping. Still have families, still laugh, still learn, still love. Like,
faces extreme cases of hyperinflation, starvation, disease, and crime, resulting in the massive immigration of...
I'm gonna visit Venezuela one of these fine days to just say it. Must be beautiful there.
For 5 million who now call themselves refugees. According to economists interviewed by the New York Times, Venezuela's economic crisis is more severe than any country in the last 100 years. Far worse than the US.
Why? The question is usually why. Why? I hope he answers the why.
Great Depression and the 2008-2009 hyperinflation of Zimbabwe. The official
Yeah,
Venezuela...
bro, Zimbabwe's situation was shit. If you were there, like if you saw how... And the funniest thing is that Zimbabwe's situation was shit like that, and the sons of the president were holding parties in South Africa, and the wife of the president was flying all the way to Italy to buy designer bags and clothes. Like, and they didn't give a fuck. They gave zero fucks.
Is called Bolivares, named after its former president who led them to independence. When I made this video a few months ago, $1 was equal to 1.4 million Bolivares, but now as I speak...
Where's the need for paper currency anymore?
This $1 is over 2 million Bolivares, and because of this, the minimum wage is less than $1 a month. Yes, you heard me correctly. $1 a month. 90% of the purchases made in Venezuela are now in dollars because their currency is essentially useless. But ironically, you can't even take US dollars out from an ATM because it hasn't officially been adopted as their currency.
I don't think that is even possible. You can't do that. Right now, especially with the American situation, you can't.
The first time in 2 years, they want to approach an ATM and see what happens. Seems like it's working.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Let's see.
Bro, like what? Why are people shocked that an ATM is working in a country? Is it that bad?
3,000. Man, 3,000 is what? $1 is 1 million. No, man, of course not.
While Venezuelans can use the dollar to buy their groceries, they can't even open up a bank account in dollars, so their savings are still subject to the highest inflation rates in the world. Not to mention, the more foreign cash is used in the country, the more the bolivar loses its value, which keeps hurting low-income earners who are still paid in bolívares.
How are you so poor with that much resources under you? I guess the president is not poor. The heads of the military are not poor. The people running government departments are not poor. But the rest of you are fucked. That is usually the problem. Bro, in Kenya, if you want to be rich, like, the easiest way to become rich in Kenya is get into government and be in a position where you can get access to government resources. Bro, those people are rich. And then they act like the rest of you are not lucky and didn't do the right things in life. Like they'll act like they are more deserving. And there was a government there was this person who, what was he doing? Was he cleaning? It was like some head of like cleaning department in a company. I think he was richer than the actual bosses that ran the company. How? The guy found a way that he could loot funds. He had houses in his name, and he was just a cleaner. And then the problem with you, with people who steal, is you don't know how to keep your money. You can't launder it well. So, and then there's that urge to show off.
Change some dollars for bolívares, so I'm carrying both currencies in my bag to make this $10 video. On today's exchange rate, 10 US dollars equals about 14 million Venezuelan bolivars. This is only about 120,000. Anyways, it's time to hit those streets and see what we can get.
Hey, I have about no, I'm not gonna say. But yeah, I have some savings, and fuck, I can do whatever the fuck I want in Venezuela. And here it can only pay my monthly rent for how many months? And I can be a fucking king in Venezuela for at least a short while.
Caracas is awesome. I truly can't believe how wild it is.
Oh,
here.
people
There are
beautiful
so many
here.
different neighborhoods and so many different feels on the streets
Wow,
that are
look
engulfed
at
by
that.
massive green mountains and a Venezuelan coastline that is the longest
Wow,
in all
look at
of the
that.
Caribbean. It's also the most beautiful. My buddy Emmanuel left us.
Bro, when you hear some people describe this country, you'd think they're all just filth and shit. And then you actually go there and you'll be like, what? So these things actually exist here. You'll be shocked the number of times I talk to people who think Africa is just, and it's not just white people. It is white, it is black, it is Latino, it is Asians. They've had this thing of Africa just being terrible. Everyone you talk to will tell you the same thing. That, don't I hear you guys don't have this? I'm like, I grew up having that. And that was a long time ago.
Car on the other side of the city, so in order to get there, he suggested that we take a moto taxi. And oh man, we are starting off with $10.
We have this motor taxi in Kenya. The problem is that a large portion of them are being used to commit crimes nowadays.
A video with a bang.
Hermano, who are these guys behind us? What's happening? I called 2 motor taxis to take us to the next spot where we're picking the car to keep our adventure. And it's going to be our quickest way because you're always in a hurry, so I decided to call motor taxis now.
I don't feel safe for two reasons. One, we're not riding together. So what happens if my guy has a flat tire or if we get pulled over and you're not there with me?
You'll have to figure it out, bro.
And the other thing is, where the hell's my helmet?
No,
they have helmets.
Yeah.
Which
I don't know.
Are you scared, bro?
Yeah.
How long is the drive? Great. All right, let's go.
Yeah, man.
Ah!
Primera vez en Venezuela en un mototaxi. Increíble, increíble. Scary as fuck to be riding on the freeway.
By the way, what do you think happens to Nicolas Maduro? What do you think happens to the guy? Like, I don't know. I don't even know if the next Democratic Party president can pardon him, because you don't want to appear to be soft on some of the issues he's been like accused of, because he is going to be found guilty. He is guilty. May spend the rest of his life there. Probably die in prison. I don't know.
Gotcha, amigo. So, ¿cuánto cuesta? How much is it? $2? $2? Okay, can you roll this? I'm gonna pay him in bolivares. I'm gonna try.
Let me see. There you have $4.
This is all four. So I'll give him half of this, which is 2. I'm not even gonna count it because it's gonna take too long.
He's just gonna.
Dos dólares. Está bien, es el mismo. Alright, so I just paid him about 3 million bolivares just for that ride.
We finally made it to Emmanuel's car, and he wanted to take me to try his favorite local beverage.
We stopped the car because he told me I have to try a drink. What is it?
Yeah, it's a cocada. It's made out of water, coconut, the skin of the coconut, everything about coconut, milk, and sugar. So we're gonna try it. It's good. It's $1. This is 1.5, $2, and $3.
Give me the $1.
Oh, okay.
$1. He said it's 2 million or $2.
What?
Bolivares.
People are talking about millions like it's nothing, because actually it is nothing here. Ah, Musk could buy Venezuela, just like the entire country. That jerk.
My first cocada, I don't even know what this is, but it's clean and it looks delicious. It's like pure coconut. Better than coconut ice cream because you have all the chunks of coconut inside, and it's really creamy and soft. It's like a amazing dessert, man. Bro.
Just
I gotta visit some of these countries.
said that we head out of town today and save the rest of exploring Caracas for the end of
Oh,
the trip,
wow.
and decided to drive to one of the best beach towns in the country.
The crew and I are heading to Morrocoy, which is a beautiful coastal beach area and national park of Venezuela. And to get there, we have to go through a toll. And so it's 50,000 bolivares, which is like 5 cents or something.
5 cents.
So I'm gonna try to pay with $1 and see if they'll give us change in bolivares. If not, we're gonna pay in bolivares.
She said if she takes $1, doesn't give you a change.
There's no change to the dollar. Okay, then pay with, wait, 50,000? Alright, 50,000.
Oh, there is one. 0.03 equals what?
50,000
Oh yeah, so he gave them that the $50,000 note.
divided by 1.4 million. Oh my god, it's 3 cents.
3 cents.
So, the toll in Venezuela is literally 3 cents. So in one day, they maybe make, what, $10 in toll? Nothing. Alright, so we are here on the side of the road. We are driving.
This obviously breeds corruption. I wouldn't blame living in such conditions. Based on what I know, this breeds corruption. Everyone wants a good life. Everyone wants to like stay ahead, and this doesn't make you have a better life. And crime, corruption, yeah, you can't blame them.
Driving up to the beach somewhere in Venezuela. You see bananas. Emmanuel tells me I have to try them.
Here we have like $1.2 in bolivares. I mean, 1.2 million bolivares, so $1.2. And we found 2 kinds of bananas, all grown here.
These are each 50,000 bills, so I got a lot in my hands.
Yeah.
So let's try to pay with this. ¿Cuánto cuesta por uno? $1 million.
1 million, yeah, you can pay.
Okay. Okay.
He said $2 and we have like 1.2, so this and this.
Okay. 100,000, 200,000, 300,000.
You have to give him 1 million.
500,000.
They're depressing this man. Look at her. Look at his face.
600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000,
1 million.
1 million.
Yes.
Yes. That was amazing.
Buenas tardes.
And we got a banana.
This is topocho.
It's tiny, bro.
Try the banana, bro. Really good, right? This is amazing.
It's sweet.
Yeah, super sweet.
Finally, after several hours of driving across villages and
When I eat Canadian chicken, I'll say this. I say this. Whenever I eat Canadian chicken, it is nice because it's chicken. There's still meat there. But there is something, there is something that is missing. Like, for example, like when I was home, like when I eat chicken, you pick once, you slaughter it, then go straight to the kitchen with it. There's nothing to keep for days. Like, no, it's killed right now and eaten right now. There's nothing like preserving of what. Yes. So the food here and there kind of just slightly different. So yeah, so I get when they talk about that original flavor.
getting caught up in a massive traffic jam where everyone was stopped for hours, we made it to a small town called Chichiriviche. We were in touch with some locals there who offered us to stay inside of their house.
We made it to Chichiriviche, and tomorrow, this is the town, and Morocco is like the national park.
Do they have ceviche in Chichiriviche?
Oh, yes, they do.
I want to know like the budget of this entire trip. How much it all cost? Please subscribe. Till next time.